Okay, so this is my 10th video, so staying on track somewhat so far. This is the PS4 version of Samurai Shodown running on the PS5. You may remember there's a slightly sordid start to the Samurai Shodown input lag history, and we'll see if we can show that one in the coming days. So this version looks like it's running somewhere between 64 to 80 milliseconds. That's with the command history at the top of the screen, about a quarter of the way down. So I suspect those numbers at the top are about right, but we'll crunch those in the Google spreadsheet. The one thing that I would kind of point out that's somewhat interesting, you can kind of see with the command history, most of the time it's the light slash and then the forward command alternating. But then towards the end of the kind of timing bracket, you'll see that there's a bit of overlap. So the light slash will still be being pushed while the forward command is active. So you can kind of pick up on little bits of information about how the game or the controllers work by looking carefully at things like this. Interestingly, that's more at the start there, I think. The way the system is set up, I've got a little GPS module. It picks up a signal from the GPS satellites, and they have something called a ping per second. So every second, it'll send out an on signal for 100 milliseconds and then an off signal for 900 milliseconds. And then, so while the on signal is on, I have the Arduino through the optical isolators turn on the light slash button. And then when the signal is off, the ping per second signal is off, I have the light slash released and I have the forward direction held. But interestingly, what's actually going on is, I think with the Brook UFBs, the negative edge or the releasing of the button is a bit more generous, I guess. Well, it's a bit more generous in terms of the holding of the button versus the releasing of the button. And so then you kind of get that overlap. And it seems to happen right towards the end of the kind of command history there. I've done some, I guess, more sophisticated tests in the past to prove this. But you can just kind of get a hint, an impression of what's going on here.